Hey everybody, how are you, man? I hope I'm coming out there live and in living color here. But anyway, man, you got Bruce Goes here. Just this is just kind of a little bit of gratitude, man. You know, gratitude that I'm feeling for you know for getting on YouTube, man, and ending up with almost 250 subs within a couple of weeks, man. Yeah, that's my boy Bruno here. This is the guy you see in the icon, and he's always hanging around. He likes a treat, man. Chain with ice, bro. Salute, man. Hey, bro. I'm just coming on to do this quick live. I just want to express my gratitude for the people who are kind of digging what I'm putting out over here, man. You know, because I'm digging putting it out. And hey, Jedi, my brother. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Diamond Soul. Salute, bro. Like I said, man, I'm just putting out this short one because I did a jazz show the other day on Miles Davis, and man, I got about 35 people who commented on it. It was tremendously cool. Derek, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. And what I was gonna say was I'm gonna do another jazz show, and I'm gonna do it on jazz trios. So if anybody has any favorite jazz trios, man, there's so many of them around. There's a hard rocking progressive jazz trios. There's your basic piano, drums, and bass. Fistiana, salute to you, my queen. My brother 150. I think I said hi to you already, but if I didn't, man, I'm over here just toking on the bay and just kind of letting you know what's going on. It's the I thought we had a great fight last night, man. I thought Devin Haney looked pretty good. I'm not saying looked awesome. He looked beatable because this seems like what boxing is today, man. It's inactivity. Somebody like Devin Haney, they should be fighting 4 times a year, not twice a year. And anyway, he beat a tough Jojo Diaz. He had the height advantage. He had the reach advantage. He doesn't hit as hard as we'd like him to hit, but hey, man, like I said, that's going to come with age and experience. And I think Devin Haney should be fighting more than he is now. He's granted he's got a championship belt, and champions, they're lucky if they defend their title twice a year today. But I'm sure somebody like Devin Haney would really improve if he fought 3 or 4 times a year. Big Duke, my brother, salute to you, man. That's Big Duke out there, man. That's the real deal. In fact, anybody out there who does a show that want to drop a link, I do a show with Big Duke on Friday afternoons around 6 o'clock, man. We talk about getting healthy, bro, because that's what it's all about, because that's the bottom line. If you're not healthy, if you don't feel good, it doesn't matter what's going on out there. It doesn't matter how much dough you have in your pockets, how much bling you're wearing, man. It doesn't really matter how much love is going on, because if you're not healthy, it's for naught. I mean, the bottom line, man, you have to eat properly, you have to exercise, do some cardio in the morning, get that blood circulating, man. And like I say with Duke, the best time to do it if you want to lose weight, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, go for a little run, a little walk, man. Your body is glycogen free from your overnight fasting, and your body needs a fuel source. It prefers glucose, glucogen your body breaks it down to, but there are no carbs stored in your body at night. There shouldn't be. So your body's going to look for a source of fuel to burn. It would rather burn fat than protein, so it's going to key on burning fat, man. If you're lucky, your metabolism will kick in. You'll be burning fat for the rest of the day. And it's just a little tip. It's something I do, man. I try to get my cardio in before I put anything in my stomach, and it works well, bro. It's a good rule of thumb. It's something one of the OGs told me many years ago, and it seemed to work. I noticed if you can't do it after first thing in the morning, do it after your resistance workout, bro, because this way you're expleting all your glycogen in your strength training. Then you hit your cardio. Your body's going to burn more fat than if you do your cardio before you do your strength training. And also, you're going to be weak if you do your cardio. If you do a half hour, 45 minutes on a treadmill or a climber, you're going to go down in the weight room. You're going to be dead. So go in there with some pep. Anyway, man, the reason I wanted to come out here, like. I keep getting off track because I'm seeing all my brothers pop in here. Johnny Blaze, the Silver Surfer, man. and you know, it's a cool thing. But what I wanted to say was, I want to do another show on jazz trios. So if anybody has any favorite trios that I'm familiar with, I'm familiar with a lot of them, man. Because to me, that's the basis of jazz is the trios, man. You know, the bass, the drums, and the piano, and usually when you know a good trio can back any front man and any lead singer. But anyway, trios are the core of jazz. I'm going to do a show on jazz trios, man. Anybody wants to chime in and you know, tell me what trios they'd like me to cover, because I have damn hundreds and hundreds of them in the back of my jazz collection. Iceman, salute my brother. But I wanted to do that, and I'm also going to do a show on professional wrestling too next week. I'm going to have my brother Blood Boxing come up here. I talked to him, and man, he's an old hacker from the '80s. We can chop it up. We can talk about WWE. I know I'm stepping on Jedi's feet over here, man. But you know, wrestling is it's a funny thing, because once you start doing wrestling, a show about wrestling, everybody chimes in. Everybody comes out of the closet. Everybody's a wrestling fan at one time or another in their life. They were, bro. But you know, that's what I'm gonna do. And G5 Jeff, my brother, man, shout out to you, man. You know, you gave me a lot of confidence doing this, bro. I know this is only my second, maybe the beginning of my third week doing this, and bro, you know, I went on your show a couple of times, and bro, you just kind of pushed me. You know, you see, you told me this is what I should be doing. I was a broadcaster, you know, in a former lifetime. I used to do an all-night jazz show. That's why that's where a lot of my love for jazz came in, man. You know, I used to do the 11 to 7, man. That was it was quite an experience, bro. We were just, you know, we were toking a lot of weed. We were playing a lot of jazz. A lot of quiet time, man. I cannot find a lighter. I usually about 100 of them in front of me. I have to find a lighter. So if you can just bear with me for a second, I'm gonna put myself on. Yeah, see that's what I didn't even know I had that on there, but there's a lighter. That's what I need, man. Yeah, bro, the arthritis flares, and I found two, not just one, man. This is a good day. Every day's a good day. Every day God gets you out of bed is a good day, man. And that's why I'm so into taking care of yourself, you know, staying healthy. You know, man, I'm gonna be 67 in a couple more weeks, bro. And man, nothing's slowing me down. I want to be 107. You know, I want to still be here with you guys, talking boxing, talking jazz, talking wrestling, smoking some fine weed, man. You know, talking health and nutrition with my brother Big Duke on the fourth quarter. Drop that link out there, man, because if anybody doesn't go to fourth quarter and listen to Duke and myself, because we're not, you know, we don't pad the edges over there, man. You know, we lay it out. You know, this is a serious thing we're dealing with, man. I mean, you look around, everybody is, you know, it's sad. Everybody's out of shape. Nobody's paying attention to what they should be number one, and that's their health, man. And you know, we see diabetes, we see heart disease, you know, we see all these obesity related things happening, and you know, it made me, you know, it kind of made me think this week because the 29th of November, that's when my pops passed away. He was only 40, he was only 52, and you know, he was heavy, he was overweight, obese. You know, I've just seen it happen, and you know, it's a passion of mine, man. Because I want everybody here with me, man. I don't want to be leading the parade, and I'm probably not going to be. Who knows? I could fucking get a heart attack, drop dead tomorrow. But you know, there's one thing about it, bro. When I do drop dead, I'm not going to get sick. I may drop dead from old age, and you know, maybe one of those fucking things that happen to you. But you know, I seriously try to take care of myself. I eat a very healthy. I eat very healthy. I drink a lot of water, man. Water is the key. We talk about that all the time. A Diamond Soul, Andrew Charles, bro. Good to see you here. My brother Johnny Blaze. This one's for you, brother. Oh yeah, we got a little of this shit called green crack. What a name to give a strain of weed, huh? But very smooth, very, very sweet, kind of a tangerine aftertaste. But anyway, you know, getting back to what we were talking about here, we were talking about just the gratitude that I have for all you people out there who've come into my channel and gave me subs. And bro, man, I'm elated, man. My wife's telling me that I have a better attitude on life. I threw a couple of my things up behind me to make a little mini studio over here. It's actually just my living room, man. And the old lady doesn't mind. I've taken over the living room. I've pretty much turned this place into Bruce Goes Broadcasting Studio. And there's a lot more things I want to do, but I want to let you know that if anybody's, and if I got so many responses on my video on Miles Davis, it was a cool thing, and I have a love for jazz. When I train hard, man, I play hard jazz. When I drive long distances, I'll put a good driving jazz album on, good CDs. I think I was bragging about my collection the other day. Not brag. We don't brag about anything. It's all just facts. I have like 3,000 jazz albums on vinyl back there, CDs. There must be a couple of thousand of those around. That was before the day where we could just take our phone and press a button and have the music we want at our disposal. I'm all cluttered over here, but anyway, man, I'm going to do a show on jazz trios next week. I'm going to do a show with my brother Blood Boxing on professional wrestling. So any wrestling fans might want to check that out because Blood's a wrestling fan from down south. I'm a wrestling fan from up north. We kind of grew up in wrestling at the same time. He was Ric Flair, the Junkyard Dog. I was Bob Backlund and Hulk Hogan. And we're gonna chop that up. It's an interesting subject. Boxing today, man. Damn. Last night we had a real interesting fight, man. And tonight, man, we've got the little Oompa. We've got Tank Davis, man. A three division regular belt holding lightweight champion. But hey, man, we're gonna see what he does. And the beautiful thing about this lightweight division is all these champs, these so-called four kings, they're all beatable. They're none of them is superior. None of them stands out. And we're going to see what Tank does today. I know Kambosos was at the fight last night. He pretty much said that the fight was on. She'd we here, salute my brother. He pretty much said that the fight was on. And I'm like you guys, man. I'm looking forward to the fight tonight to see what Tank Davis does, see if he makes a statement in the lightweight division. Yo, Bruce, when is the wrestling podcast? Jedi, it's going to be during the week. I talked to Blood a couple of days ago. He wants to do it with me. We're just going to hook it up. And, bro, I'm sure that you're more than welcome on there, too, because, we don't want to make it a madhouse. I just upgraded my StreamYard so I can get 9 people on there. But we want to, we don't want to make it a free smoke kind of a thing. We just want to we want to talk seriously about wrestling, and then maybe we'll open it up after. Who knows? I love opening up, man. That's something I found out that I can do on here. Bring people in here, man. We can chop it up because I know it's really hard to express what you want to do on a keyboard. I spent years doing that, and it'd be misinterpreted, and it just wasn't where it's at over here, bro. We click on and we can talk like face to face like human beings. The only thing we can't do is bang, reach out and tap somebody in the head. Sometimes we'd like to do that, but hey, man, it's all love with me over here, man. The only thing I want to do, I want to reach out and hug you. But that's one of the little things that I'm going to do up here, man. And, I didn't want to make this long at all. I just wanted to express my gratitude, man. The subs is like blowing my mind. Every day I turn it on and I'll see 20 more, and damn it, it's really it's gratitude, to think that I could come out here and do something that people want to listen to, bro. And in fucking 2021, bro, it was the farthest thing from my mind. And I see the chats heating up with wrestling people out there already, man. Yeah, we're gonna have a good talk, and go sub to the Jedi. Jedi does the elbows of the 80s, man. Fantastic show. I've been on the panel with them, man. Those guys, they know what they're talking about. They're all diehard wrestling fans. They hold nothing back, man. If they don't like a wrestler, they're not. Nobody's a fanboy around here. I never even heard of that word until I came on YouTube, bro. But we're fans of the sport. If we want to wrestling, I mean, it's definitely a sport. These guys are hard hitters, man. You know, maybe it's scripted, maybe the outcome, but bro, those are athletes, man. You see the shit that they put their bodies through. It's just as damaging as any professional sports athlete, any boxer, any football player. These guys are taking bumps, no padding. They're concussed. They have to work 5 nights a week sometimes, man. It's a tough life. Shout out to the professional wrestlers, man. Even those jobbers, man. You know, it's an amazing business, and we're gonna chop that up on here. Man, like I said, I talked to my brother Blood Boxing. He's a very cool man. You know, him and I. It's funny. I meet people on here. I've met so many awesome people. Matt Chad was at my house last week, man. The Jedi, Blood, damn. So many people, bro. I mean, Drew Titan's my brother. I meet so many cats from so many different Macadocious Mac of the South. Another one of my brothers out there, man. Thanks for stopping on, bro. This was just a little quick one here. I'm just, really to express my gratitude for the people who come up here. I just, I didn't expect it. It's just heartwarming, and I'm not going to let you down, man. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to do some of the best boxing programs that I can possibly do. I'm not as sharp as a lot of these channels are, man. A lot of these guys know the boxers inside and out. They know them from their amateur days, man. They know a lot more. I'm a boxing fan. I used to the magazines. I've done a show on that. I used to buy magazines every single week. That was the app for a boxing fan. I would probably buy 5 or 6 magazines a month. You read them from cover to cover, and then you read them again, and you knew these boxers. You had a personal relationship from the hard copy, and you had pictures. It was a little bit different than doing it on the internet. Salute to Black and Brown out there. Black and Brown, another one of my brothers, man. He shouted my show out one night on his show, and he must have gave me 10 minutes of support, just to ask people to sub to me. And Black and Brown's a real deal, bro. He's a real guy. So many of them out there. I would really like to just shout out the people who I dig out there. The people who modded me up in their channels. I mean, it's all over the spectrum. Some people call them the lovers, some people call them the haters, some people call them, I don't know what some people call them, man. To me, they're brothers, man, brothers and sisters I met out here, and I really feel that, man. It's like a family. Kind of goofy and corny. I tell friends of mine what I do on here. They think I'm nuts. They think I'm opening myself up to shit. I said, bro, you don't get it, man. This is how people communicate these days. And I was lucky enough to do it. I've been on panels with some current boxers, some ex-boxers, some trainers. I mean, damn, amazing experiences on this YouTube. Some of the fighters I've met, and they've said if you're ever in my state, man, look me up. We're gonna have to go have dinner, bro. I mean, talk about something that's humbling. When you're talking about one of the guys you were reading about in the magazines who was on the cover of hundreds of boxing magazines, and they're telling you, bro, you're a cool fan, bro. You ever get in my neighborhood, call me up. We're gonna have to go have dinner, bro. Talk about my fucking head expanding a million sizes. I got this Toka tube, and always try to have a nice bud on hand to calm my anxiety down, deal with my fucking arthritis, which is crippling, man. It really gets me. Yeah. The arthritis touches off the depression, and it kicks in the anxiety. And bro, the weed is my medication now. That's the only mind-altering substance that I put in my body. I drink a lot of water. I listen to a lot of YouTube, man. My brother, Mr. Pads out there, bro. I'm well today, man. I'm well every day. I'm hell when I'm well, and I ain't never sick, bro. Salute to you, Mr. Pads. And I always see you at Big Dukes, man. I know you're health conscious, you're jazz conscious, you're boxing conscious. Bro, man, Mr. Pads. If it was Mrs. Pads, I'd go look you up, bro. So salute to my brother, Mr. Pads. Just keeping a little hydration going, because I've mentioned a million times, water is the key. get hydrated, bro. Drink if you're drinking soda, you're drinking soft drinks, a lot of coffee, even beers. You know, hey man, nobody loved a six pack better than me back in the day. And you know, and I used to go to those craft breweries. I would get all the different ones. It'd be an experience, almost like the weed is now, but different. And water keeps you hydrated. It cleanses the body. It flushes the kidneys. It keeps your liver hydrated and clean. I mean, it's a great thing. I probably drink a gallon of water a day. I buy four or 5 gallon containers a month. I ran out early this month. I was on my buddy Brian Hotkin, another great guy, man. Brian Hotkin. All love to you out there. I got a phone call from the water delivery guy. And, you know, he said, hey, brother, you know, I said, yeah, I can't deliver tomorrow. I'm going to deliver on Tuesday. Hey, man, I bought a case. I think I'm good for a day. And anyway, I carried that out on the phone with the guy. And Brian says, man, he goes, you talk like these people like you talk online. And, bro, you know, what you see is what you got. There isn't much here, but I can't sugarcoat it. I can't tell you I'm something I'm not, bro. Bruce Goes is Bruce Goes. You know, he's a retired cat who loves his boxing with a passion. He digs professional wrestling, man. He digs nutrition, health, weight training. He digs music, you know, with an emphasis on jazz. But there are so many different avenues of music that I can go to, bro. We can talk about almost anything out there in the musical field, except hip hop. I'm not that keen on hip hop because, bro, when it came out, I was just immersed in jazz, and jazz was my thing. But you know, before that, I listened to every genre of music out there, bro, and like everything else I do in life, I usually go into it head first. And you know, with music, it was part of it, man. I'm surprised I don't have anything going on in the background now. I thought about it, but hey, whatever it is whatever it is. But you know, I've been talking on here for a little bit, for a few minutes. I was going to cut off. You know, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop a link out there. If anybody wants to come in and say hello, tell me what they think's going to happen with the fights tonight, man. You know, you're always welcome on here with Bruce Goes. I just want to let you know that, man. It's always a pleasure to have anybody stop in, say their piece. Just be nice up here, man. You know, we don't use any dude. You know what I'm about. Be nice if you want to come up here, man. Come on up. Tell me what you want to see me talking about on my shows, because we can do like I said, my love's in life, and also I'm going to do a show on fine weed too, because weed's a passion with me, man. You know, I don't believe in putting any other mind altering substances, like I told you. But see, that was not always me, because I was the mind altering substance guru, bro. I was anything I got my hands on, just like music, I abused, and that probably includes almost every drug you can name, man. You know, almost every single one of them. I don't think there's, maybe Molly, ecstasy. I don't think I ever got into that, but every other one on the board, man, from A to Z, I abused. I don't do anymore. I'm a gratefully recovering alcoholic, man. I thank God every day that I don't have to deal with that shit. But marijuana is different. Marijuana is something that I smoked. I had my first smoke back in 1969, and I think it might have even taken me a year to get high on it, because back then you were buying these nickel bags of damn it. Somebody could have given you a bag of oregano and you wouldn't have known the difference. Hey, Alberto G, how you doing? Alex Alberto, another one of my brothers out there, man. Alex is a sharp young dude. He knows his boxing. He knows his wrestling. He knows women's boxing. He knows MMA. He's a sharp ticket out there. Alex Alberto G, man, you stick with what you're doing, bro. You're going to be a guru one of these days, bro. I'm telling you, man. You stick with it, man. You know, and thanks, Mr. Pads. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mr. Pads is all over the place. He's on the nutrition sites I go on. He's on the boxing sites. Hopefully we're going to start some music shit around here. He's going to come on here. But man, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to come out here and let you know we're going to do some more jazz. We're going to do the trios. I'm going to do a wrestling show next week, during the week with Blood. And if Jedi comes on here, then we'll do it like that. You know, not much else, man. I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, mainly the appreciation for the subs that I got, for people that are paying attention to what I'm saying. You know, I love hopping in your chats, man. It's always nice to be accepted, and people are accepted over here. So I'm pretty much ready to end this broadcast. It's about 1 o'clock. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. I got some things I want to do. I'm going to be watching, see who's out there, see what's happening. But getting ready for tonight, man. Sunday night, and we have a professional boxing card coming on, and we have a professional boxing card that's not of the Jake Paul variety. So we're kind of raising our eyebrows a little bit. Maybe this will be a new fad. Don't bottleneck them all on a Saturday, man. Give us Saturday afternoon, give us Sunday, give us Saturday night, and give us Sunday. Yesterday was decent. We got to see all the matches. We got to see the Yard and the Arthur fight in the afternoon, and then we got to see, of course, Devin Haney and JoJo, which was an awesome fight, man. I mean, JoJo looked a lot better than I thought he was. I didn't think he was going to tag Haney as much as he did. Haney showed a pretty decent chin. I just wish he'd be more active because I really think that somebody in that 135 division has to dominate. Right now, it looks like Kambosos is the man. We're going to see what Tank does tonight. It's only a few hundred miles from where Kambosos was at yesterday to go to the West Coast and be at ringside for the Tank fight. That's what boxing needs. They need each other champions to pull up on one another to create the fights. I really thought last night we were going to see we were going to see them announce the Devin Haney and Kambosos. Kambosos, we're going to take care of business. We're going to see how it goes. He should have said, he kind of implied it was going to happen, but kind of implying, and to see them actually square off like that, because back in the day, man, when a fighter got through with his work in the ring, before he got back to that dressing room, he'd have his opponent's name on his lips. They'd be part of the big scheme. It wasn't, ask Al or I don't know. We got to deal with the business of boxing, man. Fuck that. This is boxing. The business of boxing are two separate things. Let the fighters make the heat. Let the business make the fights. But if the fighters are creating the atmosphere where we want to see the fights, damn, if they're not made, that's just a shame. It's a black eye for boxing. Anyway, man, I've been on here too long. I was only going to come on for a couple of minutes. This is your brother Bruce Goes out there, man. Anybody who came on here, throw me a like, man. It's awesome talking to you. I'm out of here, man. Peace.